Yo, what's up YouTube? RAPiiD here, back with another MK video. And as you can see by the title, we're going to be going over the latest balance patch for MK. Definitely a really big update. There was a lot done, and a lot of characters that needed to be changed. Some characters that probably needed to be changed but wasn't changed. But you can't really do much about those characters. But we're going to be starting off first with Geras. So the first change he's had is the reduced. He got reduced travel distance when he dashes forward and dashes backwards. So this, I mean, he still has some pretty good dashing in, and like I said, it's the travel distance challenge. But what this is going to be affecting a lot is the wave dashing. So that's going to affect that a lot. Which I'm not, a very good wave dasher, but what I'm saying, I don't really use Geras anyway. But pretty much this affects him, trying to play keep away, because if you don't know, the strategy with mainly this within Eternal Geras, you throw up his sand tome, play keep away, place your sand trap, boom. Then you can create more spacing if you once they close the gap. So that's pretty much the goal with this character. So yeah. That's the change for that. And then also it got changed. What else got changed? Which actually I just noticed. It increased recovery time when you miss the sand trap or quicksand. So that is actually a big deal. As you can see, definitely slowed them down a lot with that, and should be very easy to punish if it's whiff. Now, obviously with the quicksand, a lot of people will, while trying to play kick away with the Infinite Warden, which is not done a lot, but sometimes it's done. You can purposely miss these, and obviously this isn't, you don't have quicksand in this variation, but you'll just purposely miss those, and it's just a mind game, and now you get punished easier for that mind game. You know what I'm saying? So if you're right here and you throw and you miss, you whiff this on purpose, boom, Jacqui is getting you with a mean crushing blow for sure. And yeah, so there's gonna be no edits in this. I'm gonna go raw, so we're gonna go into Jacqui now. Jacqui definitely got hit pretty hard, so definitely want to go over this real quick. And we'll just go ahead and put both, and we'll control her. Alright, so now that we are Jacqui, so pretty much what they changed with her is her bionic bounce. So if you don't know, obviously this isn't changed the regular one, but if you do a far, you now lose 1 defensive bar, and if you do a close, you lose a defensive bar. So this is actually a really big deal and really needed to be changed bad, because the problem was you'd go in, so you're blocking, she's putting, she's putting that Jacqui pressure that she has, and she's just like, oh, you know what? I don't want to deal with this anymore. Easy, I'm out of there. So now this, which you cannot punish her, which, I mean, obviously, as you can see, hit advantage is -22. And then I think block advantage is like minus, it's pretty bad on block too. But this space just resets. So, I mean, you can't do anything here. I mean, you obviously have hit advantage and stuff, and it's your turn, but with that much space, she can easily take that turn back, especially with going back in with this move. But now, since she spends resources, now that she has to spend resources to do this, that is definitely really good. And then this helps with, because you gotta do a lot of direct, like, to do this combo, it helps that you can actually control kind of where you want to go, you know what I'm saying? And now that's going to cost resources, and that is a really good thing. And I'm really glad that they did that. And yeah. And then the next change she also got was her landing recovery frames from her air shrapnel blast, and also the air grenade launcher and air prototype rocket, which if you don't know is pretty much this. But also with her other ones as well. So she's going to recover when she lands, less recovery frames, more likely to be punished. Very nice, very nice. And also, you can't do 2-in-1 canceled from a jump attack with specific timing. So you can't do a whole bunch of these amplified, pretty much, which was so one of the things that were just so bad about this. Like, I hated the fact that you could amplify this, use both of your bars, and you can do so much damage with that. And you can't. It's such a mind game. You don't know when to let go of block. Now you can punish this a lot easier. And I don't know if you do the. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. So yeah, they fixed that all around. So that's definitely a good thing. So next we'll go ahead and get into Jade and Jax. So if we go to spider select screen, Jade and Jax probably won't spend too much time on because they did get some changes, but they weren't too crazy. You know, really just like convenience kind of changes that aren't too crazy. So definitely wouldn't say those are like important. Yeah. Okay. All right, and Jade, as you can see, got the wiggle stick, and this is, you know, definitely one of her better moves. But the problem was pretty much when people would jump at you. So if we put him to jump, so before you couldn't cancel into special moves, now you can. But let me make sure I know how do I do this? Okay, there we go. So before you couldn't do that, and obviously that I'm not hitting that, but like you get the point. You can hit those in different circumstances, and I'm not too sure what those circumstances are, but we're not going to spend too much time on that. Next we have her blazing nitro kick, crushing blow requirement no longer resets, which is definitely a big deal. So pretty much that is like, so if I do that and then have him duck real quick, I'm gonna do that, and as you can see, oh, so damn, okay, I accidentally reset it, so we have to now go back. Alright, so we hit, and then we duck real quick. As you can see, that whiffs, so we'll set that back, and as you can see, that crushing blows now. So before that would not crushing blow, so before it would reset, now it does it. Very good, very good. More convenient. Wish Black could get that same change, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and move on to Jax now. Jax really wasn't too crazy of a change either. I mean, it's once again just a little bit more convenience than actual, you know, anything crazy. But pretty much his Gurney, which is this move right here, which is a very, very beefy move. Which this is actually like plus 9, I think, which is insane. So now you're going to be seeing this move a lot more. Before, the hit advantage was hitting differently for standing and ducking. So for some reason, when they were standing, it was 6. Before, I don't know what it was. I don't know how it was different, but before, for some reason, when they were ducking, they were different hit advantage. Obviously, they're the same now. This is still just as beefy as a move it was before. Not really that much of a big change. And you have Jax Rip Through, which is this move right here. And it's really just the amplify that's affected. So now this recovers 4 frames faster on hit. So as you see, on hit, recovers, you know, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? You get, well, I mean, like, yeah, you get the idea. And then when it misses, it's 6 frames faster recovery. So let's say you're like this far back, and for some reason, okay, hold up, you have to really miss this thing. So for some reason you amplify it from this far, maybe trying to duck projectiles, and you recover a lot faster now. So you can actually do something after without being punished, which is kind of stupid, but I don't know. Maybe that's me. And then also this is now that attack is now -8 on block instead of -4. So this is not safe anymore on block. And I actually want to show this because this was actually kind of annoying to me. I don't know, it might not be annoying to a lot of people, but to me it was annoying because this resets neutral, and before it was safe on block. So you could you know, it was safe and it reset. So now it just resets. And I mean, it's still safe because as you can see how much room you get, but you still can get countered by like guys like Raiden and stuff. Yeah, that is now fully punishable by some characters in this game. Not all, but some. So now we'll go ahead and get into Johnny Cage and Kotal Kahn. Definitely two characters who got changed quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, obviously Johnny Cage, the changes were coming. I felt like these changes, a lot of these changes were going to I knew they were going to come out with a balanced patch after the patch because, I mean, it was needed, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really was needed. And Kotal Kahn definitely got a good buff, and then, you know, Johnny Cage got nerfed, and you can debatably say if he's not the best character. Before it was like definite he was the best character. Now it's like, you can kind of debate if he's the best character. Now, I still think he's definitely one of the best characters still, because his outtake Johnny is still really good, you know what I'm saying? But now he actually requires a brain. So pretty much what's going on with this. So Rising Star can no longer be amplified when flawless blocked, which to me isn't that big of a deal because you don't really see this get flawless blocked too much. Oh, sorry. Because I mean, like, you just don't see it just raw being put out there. The problem with it is, you know, was fixed when people used to do down one. Obviously, you can flawless block it now, but a regular block, you know what I'm saying, that will go through. But yeah, you cannot auto flawless block. You cannot amplify that anymore, which is still good. I do think that should have been changed in the first place. But yeah, that's the thing. And then now I want to talk about the bigger thing. This is what really made me happy. So this, so Rising Star Amplified now calls 1 bar of defense and offense when Rising Star is blocked or missed. So let's say I whiff this, and then I, you know, for some reason just want amplified, still get that hit in, it costs us defensive meter now, which is great. On block, same thing, costs us offense and defense. So now you don't have those brainless freaking combos where you just trying to go, where you're going in, like, look how much chip damage it is. Like, come on, dude. That is absolutely insane. Resets neutral, and if we go up, pull up the frame data for both characters, and we go ahead and do this, it's -5. So this is not only safe on block, this is also resets back into footsie area, which Johnny Cage has the best footsies in the game. So I'm not, well, actually I don't know. Aaron Black might have the best footsies. I don't know who has the best footsies, but one step back, you're back into footsie area, and you can play with him with Johnny, you know what I'm saying, go in, go do some crazy stuff. But before, that didn't cost you no defensive bar. It cost you offensive bar, obviously, but let's be honest, who cares about the offensive bar? That's coming back quickly. That defensive bar, that is coming back very slowly, and if you end up getting punished right after doing, you know, after doing this, man, you're in for some big damage, and it can be a fatal mistake or a very good thing. So now you have to pick and choose when you want to do this, when not to do this, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you could, like, in the game situations, even, you know, I'm guilty of doing this too, because, you know what I'm saying, I use Johnny quite a bit for a while, and you can just cancel, boom, that's death. As you can see, we're at 1%. Yeah, that's death. That he is dying. You know what I'm saying, like that, and it's nothing you can do because it's a mind game. You know what I'm saying? This is a mind game. You know what I'm saying? That you're gonna get chipped out, and I'm gonna hit a cancel, and I'm gonna keep going, and you can still have that, but like, still, that is, you don't have the resources you used to have to be able to do this. So it's very good. I honestly really think that was a very necessary change. And then now we'll go ahead and get into Kotal. Kotal definitely got a buff that I think might go under the radar. I don't know. People might not talk about it as much. I think people should talk about it a lot, and I think definitely is a buff that's going to be slept on. So first thing, Kotal Kahn's Heavy Blade now starts up at 1 frame faster, and now can be 2-in-1 canceled, and has a different hit reaction region. So this is the Heavy Blade string that they were talking about. I mean, it never was used. Never would be used, which is crazy, right? But this is an extremely good move now, like extremely good. This now is 13 frame startup, as you can see, instead of 14 frames. So it's not too big of a deal, but Then look at this range. One step in from neutral, and you can hit him. And as soon as I saw this, like, as soon as I'm seeing this right now, like, dude, the anti-air is going to be crazy for this. The anti-air is going to, like, already, I'm pretty sure that this was a really good anti-air, but people probably just didn't use it because it was so slow and you can't convert after it. But now you can. Now you can. In the first variation, you can do it with a combo starter. Obviously, this variation, you can just do this. But that is a full punish. 198, hits you out of the air, boom, converting. That's crazy. You can even do your, if you want to, go ahead and get your totems going. Boom, totems up. Can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it. And that's just because you jumped. As you can see, this counters all anti-air. Well, obviously they didn't hit there. But if you time it, you should be able to get them. Let's have them do a jump kick, because that is like one of the most potent. Oh, whoops. Okay, hold up. So if we do that, record. Alright. Oh, whoops. Look at that. Okay, that still gets beat out, obviously, but if you hit. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, come on. Alright, so one step back, boom. One step back, boom. You gotta. Getting that timing down is going to be tough, but if you can time that correctly, and you can do some damage. Obviously, jump 2s are still very good, jump 3s are still very good in the game, and you got to be careful with it. But let me see if I can get the timing. Boom. Oh, damn. Okay, I know why I was doing that now, because I was fucking doing back. So as you can see, you don't do the input error like I'm doing right now. You can do a very good counter to it right there. Get it again. Okay, of course we get the what's name it, the low there. But it's gonna be a very good counter to that that move, man. I think I really enjoy that, and I think it's gonna be very good. Even in the neutral, this is gonna put so much damn pressure. Like you cannot wake up once. Wake up once is done. Wake up once is done. And it might be even decent to combo, to be honest. Let me take it to the corner real quick. What is that move? Yeah, it's this. Okay, no, you can't do that. Never mind. I thought you could do that. You might be able to do some combos with it though. I don't know, but we'll see with that. But that's not optimal. So I don't know. We'll go ahead and move on to Katana, who had a lot of changes. Katana, and we'll probably do Noob because, well, we'll probably do Katana, and Katana's really the only person who got really big changes. We'll do Katana and Noob because Noob did get a change, but it wasn't too big. So yeah, well, let's go ahead and get into Katana. If we go to Fire Select real quick. While we're doing this, we also talk about Kung Lao. Kung Lao, the reaction to the Vortex no longer allows them to break away. So before, in Vortex in the third variation, you could, for some reason, you could break out of it. Now you can't, which is good. It's gonna be similar to something that Katana has as well. So that is definitely really good. And then we'll go ahead and do Noob as well. There is a slight change in his first variation that he did get, and then also there was a rare issue that we don't really care about with Kung Lao. But we go back up. We go ahead and go back up to Katana. The first thing is her Indian Strike now has one more frame of hit pause. So pretty much what that means is that it's this move right here, and I'm pretty sure that is going to be easier to like convert off of this. Whoops, sorry, this. So doing double of those, which this is hard. Can be hard to do. I'm not a Katana main, so I can't do it. But I'm sure guys out there, it is possible to do that. It's to me, it's very hard. I think this is supposed to make it a little bit easier, but does it really? I don't know. I don't know if it's like off the hit, cause I think it hits better off the hit. Let me wait. Okay, here you go. So if we do this, I don't know how that works. How does that work? Because I know she did get she also got a damage buff. I heard that. See how. Okay, let's see if we can get this. That's not. I'm just gonna skip it, but yeah, I can't get it. But she also got her fan toss amplified. So that is this right here. So our amplify has 7 more frames. Can now be delayed up to 7 more frames, which is good. Don't get me wrong. I think that could definitely help with some combos in the corner maybe, but that's not too big of a deal. Then you have to reduce the combo damage scaling of Fan Lift and Fan Nando. Its reaction no longer allows them to break away, so you can't break away from this anymore. Before you could, now you have to wait to get out of it, which is good. And it said that there is a damage buff now, so we'll go. Let's just throw a simple string in there. So if we do this, boom, boom. Okay, so that's 248 now. That's 248. I think that was a lot less damage before. Honestly, I think it used to be like 21%. And if we do, I believe it's square wave. If we do this, boom, that's 268. Very, very simple. Not even a double jump, like, cause it's possible for her to do those double jump ins. If we do this, I can't do them. I'm not really good at doing them. If I sat here and practiced a little bit, I probably could do it. But I'm not about to waste too much time doing that. But yeah, it definitely seems like she definitely got some good changes. Wish this was not a dowel-in still, but that's okay, I guess. But as you can see, that does some juicy damage. And what is the? I thought there was a crushing blow on that. Oh, okay, yeah, there is. Okay. So if we do the crushing blow real quick, let's see how much damage that does. Oh, whoops, dropped. Gotta love doing this live. Oh my gosh, gotta love doing it live. Oh my gosh, okay, gotta love. Ooh, 360 damage, and that did not do that much damage before. Goodness gracious, that is some beefy damage, as you can see. And if we do like one that, probably our next optimal in this variation, boom, 276. And I know you could easily get that up higher if you do the jump ins, which, like I said, I'm not like that, so I can't do them. But yeah, we'll go ahead and move on to noobs changes real quick. Not anything crazy. Katana also got her oh, actually, this is actually worth mentioning. Hold up. So her trades is gonna be a lot better now. I didn't even notice this. So for her royal protection, which I don't know the input actually. Okay, so which is this right here. So if we record noob real quick. I say record. If we have noob do his. Whoops. Okay. If we have this, as you can see, that does a damage buff, right? So her trades are gonna be a lot better now. So you can do, do like, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? You see, 130 damage compared to, whoops. Let's see. Like that. Okay. Compared to 111. That's good. That's definitely a damage buff, and of course, the damage buff does more than that. And then also, each time you do a projectile parry, it lasts for 10 seconds, and then it resets every time you do one. So that's crazy. That's actually crazy. And then there's some rare, stuff for a crushing blow, which to me I don't see a lot. With the Dinian twist, which is like pretty much you do in the air. It's the air square wave pretty much, and yeah, that's not too crazy, so we're not going to get into that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into noob now. Where's noob? I'm tripping. So if you do that, and we do that. Alright, so now, if you looking at it, so his shadow slide amplified, which is this right here, slightly increased hit region when opponent is in a combo. So this is going to be important for the corner. You look right here. Okay, so that's good. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't imagine that's not him, but then we got. Oh, so you can convert that now. I don't think you can convert that before. I don't think so. Maybe you could. Noob maids could tell me. Noob maids could tell me. But I don't know if you could hit that before. And then go into that. I mean, that's some damage though. I mean, he already had pretty good damage. Oh my gosh. That's actually kind of strict. That's really strict. You might have to mash that. I'm getting a ton of that. Might do like this. Really? Okay, that still doesn't. Okay, if we do like a. Okay, how do I get it? I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know exactly what that does, but I'm sure you can tell the difference in game, and I'm sure people will start figuring out new things you can combo with that with. So yeah, like I said, changes weren't too crazy. Talk about Kung Lao's Shao Kahn. Man, he really didn't get touched at all. I mean, his shank, his Wraith Hammer crushing blow now triggers if it hits twice, so that's in his first variant, the True Con variation. Scarlet, her Scythe Slam, which does 20 more damage, not crazy. If you don't know what that is, I'll probably show that. Sonya's Get Up attack is now 11 frames instead of 13 and has no longer. Okay, that's not too crazy. I mean, that's good because her that Get Up attack, that Get Up and Flawless Block attack wasn't too crazy. But now it has more vulnerability and is faster, so that's good. Sub-Zero corrected audio. Shang Tsung fixed a rare issue. Terminator fixed an issue preventing several lines in the in-game dialogue and being used when playing as Terminator. Not that important. Comboard no longer hits opponents from outside of combos. I've had a problem with a different string, but I don't think that string gives me that much problem, so we don't have to worry about that. And then Joker, his Kapow is now +5 on hit instead of -25 on hit, which is actually kind of annoying. Was annoying because it didn't make sense that off of a crushing blow for some reason you're -25, which I think was a bug. I don't know. We'll get into that later, but the Scarlet's buff, this Scythe Slam, is now 90 instead of 60, 90 instead of 70 damage, and now the crushing blow does 180, of course. So that's not too big of a deal. I mean, it is a tool that you have to use with her, and you can use as a mind game. So I definitely do think it's kind of important because you can do that, and then they they got the crushing blow, whoops, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Then you go into this string right here. So I don't know. It definitely can be pretty. That definitely can be pretty useful as a mind game now, since it does more damage and people are willing not to take that damage now. So next we have Joker, which so his Kapow crushing blow, which if you don't know what Kapow is, it's this move right here, is now actually plus like it's supposed to be. I don't think it was like I said, I don't think it was supposed to be like this when he first got put in the game, but for some reason it was like this. So now, whoops, now this crushing blow, now that is +5 instead of being negative. So that's all the changes that are in the game. So I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all did, you know, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace out.